Then he put a set of clothes on her bed and said, "This is your uniform. Quickly change and then go downstairs to go to school. You were late for dinner." She wondered, it's midnight. Why are you going to school? Reiji replied uncomfortably, "We will study at night school." She grabbed her clothes from the bed and stood up straight. At this moment, Reito leaned into Yui's ear and said, "Bitch Chen, looking at you like that really makes me want to eat you more." She glanced at Reito and said coldly, "Can you guys go out so I can change?" The boys nodded then disappeared, but a few pink streaks remained on each of their faces, and she quietly walked into the bathroom to change clothes and fix her hair. When she finished, she turned heavily and walked out of the room. 5 minutes later, she walked down wearing a black uniform with a bow on the pure white shirt collar, and the skirt of the uniform was made of delicate lace fabric. She walked to where they were standing and went to school with them in a luxury car. Along the way, everything was suddenly quiet. "Hey, Arsama is thirsty." Then he walked closer to where Yui was sitting and wrapped his arms around her. She glared at Ayato and said in annoyance, "Let me go." He ignored what she just said and was about to sink his sharp fangs into her neck. "This is in the car. Go home and do whatever you want," Reiji said seriously. "Why do you always interfere?" Ayato clicked his tongue. "Hey, it's not good for Ayato to be all alone like that, right, Teddy?" Kanato said, "That's right. You shouldn't treat bitch Chen like that," Reito responded. "So what? Orsama has marked her," Ayato said cheerfully. "We are tired of your role as Orsama," Reito said. While arguing, suddenly somewhere there appeared an ear-piercing bang sound. "What's going on? An earthquake?" It's not really Subaru punching the side of the car and saying, "Be quiet." She was silent until now, but now he had to speak. "You guys are ruining the rhythm of the music, so shut up." Hearing that, Reiji clicked his tongue and said, "Damn dude." When she got to school, she was distraught as she got out of the car with one hand covering her ear because the car was too noisy. The other guys have also regained their original form. Reiji pushed up his glasses and said, "You're in the same class as Kanato and Ayato, so go with them." Yui nodded and followed Kanato and Ayato into class. After a while of walking, she reached the classroom and it was time for class to begin. She sat and looked at the whole class and saw the teacher lecturing while the students sat and played without paying attention. Especially, Kanato sat and played with his doll named Teddy. Ayato was sleeping. While spinning his pen out of boredom, she heard a strange noise. Her eyes glanced towards the sound. It turned out to be Ayato standing up and walking towards where she was sitting and pulling her hand away. She asked in confusion, "Hey, where are you taking me?"